So my next big call, pal, involves one John Felix Anthony Cena Jr.
Oh,
Now, a lot of people think John Cena retired after Solo Sikoa buried him.
he
Jack.
did.
He's not
He did.
retired, Jack. He's not. Uh-uh. John Cena's coming back, pal. And John Cena's coming back on the road to WrestleMania 40. You know, it's a big celebration. He wants to be there for the 40th anniversary of WrestleMania. He was there at WrestleMania 20, beat the Big Show for the US title. He was there at 30 against Bray Wyatt. He wants to be there for WrestleMania 40. He's going to come back and he's going to say, I love WWE, but I got to be honest. I've read the comments on Twitter, on Instagram, and you guys are right. I have lost a step. I'm balding. I can't wrestle as I used to. I'm not that good in the ring anymore. But I just want to have one more match. One more final match before I ride off to Hollywood like Dwayne and then tease future matches for the next 10 plus years. I'm going to have one more match versus LA Knight. And LA Knight's going to get his big WrestleMania moment, big WrestleMania match. He's going to be the one to retire John Cena. And it's going to be almost as big as Undertaker streak ending. Not quite as big, but almost as big. It's going to propel LA Knight from here, where he's a top 10 guy, to make him a top 5 guy after he beats John Cena clean in the middle of the ring in Philadelphia in front of 80,000 screaming fans, Joel Embiid included.
So who's the heel in the match?
That doesn't matter.
So who are we supposed to cheer for?
LA Knight.
So Cena's a heel?
No, Cena's not a heel.
So Cena's just this. So what's the purpose of Cena? Cena comes back, right? And
It's
he's
star
like,
versus star, pal. It doesn't matter. It's star
okay.
versus
So,
star.
yeah. Cena's like, hey, yo, Jack, hustle, loyalty, respects the nation. And then LA Knight comes out. He's like, yeah. And just like beats him. I mean, fair enough. I mean, it'd be cool at WrestleMania.
Well, we're gonna get a good promo off where Cena's like, hey, kid, you were in TNA for like 10 years. Then you came here. You didn't shake anybody's hand. Nobody liked you in the locker room. And then you left and you came back and you ripped off Stone Cold and The Rock. And now you think you're a big star. Like, Cena's gonna say something like that. Tear him down to shreds better than Roman could.
Mm-hmm.
Cena's gonna cut some ridiculous promo where LA Knight's gonna be like, oh, wow. What did he just say to me? And then LA Knight's gonna fire back. And it's going to be a segment of the year, pal. The New York Post is going to make that the 2024 segment of the year. This insane face-off between LA Knight and John Cena. Come on, you can see it. A 20-minute promo off between those two, where Cena's ripping him into shreds. LA Knight's holding his own, staying on his level. Like, LA Knight's going to be like, bro, you can't even talk to me. Like, you just flew in from your private jet for this appearance and you're leaving right after. Like, you're not one of us anymore.
Oh,
it's gonna be great.
Yeah. Oh, and I said, look, saying the last time you were on a match was legitimately 5.5 years ago. Like, who are you?
Right. He's gonna be like, bro, you lost to Austin Theory. Like, that guy's a jobber now. Like,
I know you got destroyed by Solo Sikoa. Sikoa's lost to like half the roster backstage. Like, what is this? So
yeah. So it'll be marketed as this big deal. Like, oh, the greatest of all time is having his retirement match. And it'll be a big send-off for John Cena, Ric Flair style. LA Knight will do the I'm sorry, I love you, Cena. And then he'll hit him with his finisher. And 1, 2, 3, people go crazy. Everybody's crying. Like, that's a big WrestleMania moment. If you want this to be a top 3 WrestleMania of all time, having John Cena get his farewell retirement match and I think LA Knight's the right guy, but John Cena in general having his farewell retirement match is one of those marquee moments that will make the show just that much bigger and better.
They're more likely to. I'm going to counter what you just said there. Everything you just said, I'm going to shut it down, pal. I think they're more likely. Now, I've seen this pitched online and what have you. I can picture it. Granted, I'm still in the camp. Cena retired at Crown Jewel Power. No, Cena is done for good. But more likely Cena retirement is you have night 2 of WrestleMania. Obviously, Cody and Roman's the main event. This generation's Cena power taking down the evil Samoan warlord, Roman Reigns. Lower down on the card, pal, you have the previous generation's Cena taking down Solo Sikoa. So you do Cena Sikoa as like people say last man standings is the 07 Rumble pal, a tribute to Umaga, something like that. Like, you have Cena overcome Solo Sikoa and beat him. Because, I mean, Sikoa beating Cena again would do nothing for Sikoa. Having Cena versus Sikoa at WrestleMania and giving Sikoa that spot, have that be the night of the bloodline going down, it would be appropriate. So I think that would be a better option. LA Knight versus Logan Paul, pal. That would be more blistering, pal. LA Knight ripping into Logan Paul, being like, your crypto pump and dumps are egregious. You didn't pay back the CoffeeZilla, well, not the CoffeeZilla, but the CryptoZoo victims. Like, all this, it'd be powerful. You have Logan Paul I don't think they go that far where they have LA Knight bring out a couple of CryptoZoo victims. I don't think they go that far, but there's a lot to work with. That's my take. That's what I think they do, but I can't fault you for saying Cena versus LA Knight. Yeah, pal.
Yeah, I'm sticking with Cena and LA Knight. I think that's the way to go. We don't need another Cena Solo Sikoa match, pal, but I'm ready for your